Are you ready?
Hello. Yeah, it dropped for a minute. All of my internet went out there. Heart. Good thing I saved, right? Yeah, that was definitely up. Hold on, we're back. And it's going down again. And we're back. And it's going down again. Oh my lord. I know, Arse biscuits, right? Arse biscuits! So let's see. I'm gonna give it just a second. I want to make sure it's a little bit stable. I'm leaving it on this screen. I don't want to progress the screen until it's stable right now. Blitzine, I can't switch to anything, unfortunately. Am I back up? Can you guys see me? Is it working right now? Okay, I am back. Okay, great. All right, so we're gonna keep going for at least a little bit longer, and I'll probably take a lunch today, and get some of that stuff worked out. And you know what? I think I'm gonna look around. Well, I was gonna say I should go apartment hunting on lunch. Yeah. I need to find some rent to own places in the area. Maybe I'll call a realtor on lunch. That'd be fun. Anyway. Okay. They didn't have to do this.
I hoped the Ben Hasrath would let you go.
They did. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talvashoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
You don't need to say Talvashoth like it's an insult.
This isn't about you, boss.
But I'm Talvashoth too, just like you.
No, you're not. Not really. You grew up with a family. You never knew anything.
Kleinix, give me 1 second and I will.
I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Qun. And now I'm one of them.
Okay. So, what basically happened is, the, Iron Bull got hit with poison. And he basically said straight up that he knew he was going to have a hit against him, and he'd been dosing himself with the antidote, and that if he hadn't been, he'd be on the ground throwing up blood. So they did hit him with a poison knife, but he's been actively taking the antidote, so yeah.
You're not a Talvashoth. That's a Qunari word, and you don't follow the Qun any longer. You're Iron Bull, mercenary captain for the Inquisition.
I can live with that. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Awesome. Very cool. So we an Iron Bull, we are good. That is fantastic. Okay. Splat. Ah, Dealer Umbra. Nice.
Good day to you. Oh. Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of
Wait.
the vile. Uncertain pause for home and cause when met.
Hey, you need me?
No.
See you later, Bull.
We're gonna do the 3 trick with him. If we can talk to him 3 times with no
Hey,
cutscene,
you need me?
then we're good to go.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Pleasure as always, boss.
Okay, we're
See
done.
you later,
We're done with Iron Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Fantastic. He is all finished. I have to turn helmets off because I look freaking ridiculous. There we go. Shammy 19, to be perfectly honest, the Kunari would have just used us to their own gains. So I think Iron Bull and his party is much more beneficial to us as a unit than the other guys. Stitch Omega, now we're going to do Varric. We're going to do Varric, Solus, then Dorian. Uh-oh. He looks sad.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He saved Hawk's little brother from the Blight.
That's awesome. That's from our DAI Keep.
Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered.
See ya,
He
Sithries.
wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
He will be the last.
We're taking down Corypheus before he takes any more lives.
You know, sometimes when you say shit like that, I almost start to believe it. Oh, Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. I'll have to let Merrill know. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
Meryl. I hope we see Meryl. She was so cool in DA2. How's, what's up, buddy? Killsteel, how are you today? Speedy Newfie. Lol. Can I please talk to the dwarf about the mosaics? Sure.
Stone Mad, Inquisitor.
Do you have any insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Here you go, Inquisitor. I wrote up some thoughts. Hope it adds.
This is the first time he said this. Codex unlocked, the Mason's Tale Sacrifice. Oh god, I have no idea where this is. We can't, like, search this, can we? Yeah, I have no clue where this could be. We'll have to look later.
Worship.
See ya, Sariak. Hey, Filion.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters. Another time, all right?
Oh. Interesting.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters. Another time.
Okay, so we can't
all
even
right?
talk to him right now. Alright. Well, there you go. Solus, what's up, bro?
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Osiris Geb. Cut the caps, bro. Fire Dionysus. In some places it works fine. Kleinix, we definitely will. They obsess over Darkspawn.
Grey Wardens have always been dangerous. They care for nothing beyond stopping the Darkspawn.
Well, that's...
Like a
not-
fair maiden chasing a butterfly off a cliff. Except that if
He
you hadn't
is
stopped them,
pissed.
we'd all have fallen. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
Okay, we got a little bit of approval, thankfully.
You have begun practicing new magical forms. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
You seem to be drawing energy across the veil. Wisps too simple to be considered spirits. I believe Dorian uses similar magic, as do the Mortalitasi of Navarra. Why did you choose such an esoteric area of study?
I want to learn.
I hope that
There we
studying
go.
such magic would help me better understand spirits.
While our fight affords little time for formal study, the wise can better themselves even in the midst of battle.
Hey,
Perhaps
Eleanor Ray.
especially then.
And Mad Morty.
I hope your new studies serve you well. Did you need anything else?
Yeah, let's
I'd
exhaust
like to
his
hear
options.
more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
We've done all these.
Tell me about the old...
I found an ancient dwarf. 1,000 dwarven corpses lay. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small stuffed toy.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their story. I met the spirit that they fled. She walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten. Great Ferelden formed because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he had seen it, the tears were streaming from his eyes. I thought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
Ifriti, I actually banned him myself. So the reason he was banned, Ifriti, is because he just was spamming the chat with 6 over and over, and we really don't do anything like that here. So sorry about that, Ifriti. He's welcome to come back and, you know, not spam the channel on a different account, but that one's banned. Efner, what's up, dude? How are you? And we definitely will. Efner, how have you been? Nuxania, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Glad you're having a good time.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alright, so let's see if he has anything else.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the CohhCarnage wilds a humble cottage.
So he does different
borrowed.
ones every time.
Trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
Ifriti. So are you like his friend or something? That's fine. We're totally cool with second chances. And just make sure he understands not to spam the channel. That's totally fine. But yeah, that's fine. I don't mind unbanning him. Would a mod mind unbanning Yoda Flappin or whatever his name is? But Ifriti, I'm gonna let you know real quick also. Don't ever call my mods Nazi mods again, or you'll be banned. Because my mods are one of the reasons that I run this channel. And please be very careful in the future about respecting them. Because I'm pretty damn serious about that. So, thanks. Tell me about spirits.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered.
Stefazinon, you do hear my fridge.
Rage. It was the Fade's reflection.
Yeah, Naris bought me a mini fridge.
When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. They've forgotten, said the spirit. There remains no word for what I was.
Tell me about old memories.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Qunari working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf, she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret. And this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
So it was weird. The first time we did all that stuff, he gave us approval on every option. The second one, not at all. Hey, Nabuseri. Because of you, man, I'm definitely going to be getting this game today. Awesome. Awesome. Reality Crunch. We do what we can. Thank you, Wild Acid. I appreciate it. Glad you're having a good time. And guys, just for the record, whenever we make comments like that and a bunch of people troll the channel, look at that as a positive thing. Like, see what Karuk just did? Now we can get people like Karuk out of here. So whenever we do, you know, make big statements like, you know, don't call my mods Nazi mods, and then a bunch of people come out and do trolly things, that's actually a really good way to clean house sometimes. So, you know, don't get frustrated that the trolls come out. Think of it like fishing, and we're catching fish. So it's not a big deal. Mods are doing a great job, and frankly, they doing an awesome job with it. So thank you, mods. I appreciate it. All right, so I think we're done with Solus. Let's do one more check just to make absolutely sure. Housekeeping, Enza. Housekeeping. That's right. Housekeeping.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
Taken his army. He lacks the conventional forces to take Orlais. He must see Orlais destroyed utterly by whatever means possible, not merely thrown into chaos.
Matt Damon. That's right, Ed Squire. That's right. That quick flick, that made a game. That's
I'd like
right.
to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I think I have shared everything of note. I should spend some time encountering more stories.
We'll talk.
I don't hate trolls. I think trolls keep things interesting, to be honest. Can't get complacent, and trolls help with that. I actually really don't mind trolls, especially good trolls. Trolls that when you're done, you just kind of go, oh man, that was good. That was good. I like that kind of stuff. All right, we got a lot to talk about, Dorian.
You have remarkably little here on early to Vinter history. All these gifts
Hey,
to the
Nazgul.
Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
What are you looking for?
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
Because you're a mage? Considering education standards in the South, that's hardly a recommendation. I apologize. That was unworthy. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
Brother
What is this about,
Genitivi?
Dorian?
You guys remember
As
him?
everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the abyssal rift.
Hey, TG Crow,
You
thanks.
went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
Are you all right? Oh, Vivian too. We do need to talk to Vivian. Did we do the poll about romance? Yep. And we picked Cassandra and actually did her scene. Yep. We may or may not have seen Cassandra's boobs. I learned so much.
I learned a surprising amount. What happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, for one.
Regained your memories. That's good then.
I think so.
You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries
Yep, we gotta
entered
talk
the
to
Fade
Liliana
and
too.
began the Blights. In comparison,
That's poor consolation.
That's not exactly comforting, Dorian.
nor should it be. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
I agree. That's actually a really good point. You don't?
You don't number among them.
It's tempting, but I'm no fool. There are enough
Nice, Phil, I'm
idiots
not a
in the
noob.
world who think if they just use
I don't
enough
know.
blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need.
Oh, he's pissed.
What I do
Gensry
need
will
is
do,
a copy
thanks.
of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Is corner. CohhCarnage, are you saying for me to be in this channel and watch its donate, I must love my mods? No, you don't need to love my mods. Absolutely not. Not at all. The only thing I ask is that you respect them. That's all. Don't be a dick to them. We could even go that low. Yeah. That's all I ask. Hell, you can hate my mods as long as you respect them. I don't care.
I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
Oh! Jason X93, good show, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate that. You are awesome, and thank you for your support. Let's give Jason a warm welcome, guys. I'm not really a fan of CohhCarnage's inability to stay focused, but you can't say he doesn't interact with his fan base. With that, he's earned my respect. Well, thank you, Man of War. And yeah, you know, I gotta say, Man of War, one of my biggest issues in my life is I'm extremely ADD, to the point of, like, I have a hard time focusing at times. So I know it can be frustrating for some, but I do appreciate those that can bear with it. Thank you. No, his corner. No, absolutely not. Yeah, no. The mods are here to keep the peace. They're not here to run things. They're here. They react. They're not proactive unless they're helping people. They react. Yeah, that's what they're here for. But they do a great job of it, which is why most people love them. Not that you have to. So we need to take a vote. I think we need to straw poll if we want to tell Dorian about the letter. I think we should tell... Well, excuse me. I'm not going to say what I think. But we need to do a straw poll about this Dorian thing.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
Ozuki Gaming, good show, sir. Thank you for your sub, and welcome to the sub club. Thank you for joining us. You were awesome. Let's give him a warm one, guys.
He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City. It was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened...
Wait, we know
1400 years
Corypheus's
before
name.
Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believed.
Pepper Sprite, love it. I've already beat this game? No. Ko got a mission from Dorian after the cutscene you just had. Oh, really? Okay.
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he even remembers. There used to be families who claimed some of those Magisters as their own. That stopped when the Chantry appeared. Then it was shameful, and the families distanced themselves from the tale. All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City...
Thanks, Shabby, bro.
...for the old gods.
And 3 is
What did they
2C.
find? According to Corypheus, nothing.
Terra
Only
DJ.
he could tell us more.
Good show, buddy. Thank you very much for your sub, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome. Kane Frost, I like the controls on PC. Now, I don't like the
all I
controls
wanted
of
to know.
tactical mode, which is why I don't use it often. But yeah, I do like the controls on
go.
PC overall.
Naturally.
Okay, so let's set up this straw poll real quick, and I'm going to explain it real fast while we do. Basically, what happened is we got a request from Dorian's family to trick him into meeting his family in a tavern. Now, Dorian and his family are not on good terms, and we have been given the option to either tell Dorian about this or to blindly lead him into a position where his family will see him face to face. So that is essentially where we are right now. Tell Dorian or lie to him. Tell Dorian of the plot, lie to him, and lure him to his family. So that's what we're going to do. Ben, thanks. Had just problems with his... Okay, Yoda Flappin'. Thanks, bud. There's the poll. We're going to give it just a second because I kind of want to keep the pace up here. So I'm not going to put in my vote to let you guys do it. Dishonesty is never a good thing, says Gentry. That's a very valid thing to say, my friend. Let's talk to him again.
What's on your mind?
Okay, so we have nothing to do but
I
talk
should
to him
go.
about that.
Try not to kill
So I'm going to give it like, this is going to be a quick vote. I'm going to give it like 10 seconds. Let's do 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're telling Dorian. Cool. Thank you guys for your assistance as always. Really appreciate that. Alright, Dorian. This is for you, bro.
Questions.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble.
This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
Would he do that? I won't let him.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
What's the issue between you guys?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
Zephyrat, stick around a while and you'll see what I mean. Jay Reed's awesome. Tempestuous, good point. Good point. Survive on coffee, lol. Okay. Wait, there's no point. Let's go.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Okay. So let's do this quest. Now, Dorian, you don't have, like, anything, do you? Yeah. Let's give him a sorcerer's staff, which is actually a really good staff. You don't really have anything good. At least you got some accessories. Wow, you have a life. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Let's go. World map. Hinterlands, right? Yes, but actually before we do that, we need to do two other things real quick while we have Dorian in the party. Wow. Dude, look at Varric's card. What did we do to Varric? This looks really bad. Look at him. A bloodied hand over his face and... I wonder if those are bad. Sad for Stroud, Dealer Umbra? You think so? Oh, you think it's the red lyrium? Yeah, Kiba, we can't talk to him right now. If you talk to him, he basically says something about, he says something about, dropping the bomb. Cerberane, good show, my friend! Thank you for your sub and welcome to the sub club. Really appreciate your support, man. Guys, let's give him a warm welcome. Very much appreciate it. Housekeeping. Jason, it's from Family Guy. But yeah, we'll go back and try talking to Varric again when we Apache Man, happy birthday.
I must admit, Cassandra, I've never heard of these seekers of truth.
Why would you? They do not exist in Tevinter.
But what are they? Some manner of super Templar? One of those southern secrets like proper hygiene?
Once we worked from the shadows, monitoring Templars and mages alike.
Ah, that clearly worked out well.
Your glibness does you no credit. The Mage Rebellion was beyond even our power to control.
Hey, true damage. Oh, Dorian is stupid underleveled. Hold on. Yeah. Let's max out his... Is his Necrotree maxed out? Oh, his Necrotree is totally maxed out. Okay. So let's go into fire. Give you all the fire, bro.
Haha! Buttload of awesomeness.
We'll give you barrier with the upgrade. And then let's put barrier on his panel instead of fire mine, which you probably will never use. And then we can start going into ice specifically to get him his the passives. Cool. Okay. That should help. Evil Bunny, good to see you. How are you? So, out of curiosity, has anyone who's playing alongside me gotten a different Varric card that is not that depressing? Out of curiosity? Pijo, no, I'm still using Avermedia, and it froze like yesterday or something. I'm going to try switching to XSplit soon to see if that makes a difference. I doubt it will, but we'll check. Damn it. Do you have the same card, Jason? My Varric left you after you let Hawk stay? Wait, what? No kidding. So people had Varric actually leave. Alright, select you and blow your thing up. There we go. Great. I'm great, Evil Bunny. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Alright, now we're going to do this one, and then we can go and actually do the quest. Oh, we also have Philanderus now. We can do that other one. Your Blackwall left too?
Inquisitor.
Varric leaves if Hawk dies in the Fade. Interesting. Okay. That makes sense, because him and Hawk are really in there. Buck52, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Okay, Delvabad, that makes sense. And I guess, you know what, the same is probably for Iron Bull. Iron Bull just got, you know, disowned by his race, basically. So I could see why he'd be pretty frustrated.
I can't believe you entered the Fade.
One sec.
Physically. You think that is an achievement of which to be proud?
It's the second time that's been done in all of history. That's not nothing, Solus.
In all of human history.
The Fade is still a mystery to us humans, yes. Probably always will be.
Perhaps it's best it remain that way.
So here's the thing. If you guys remember Iron Bull's thing, the red hand and the corpses on the ground may have been the assassins that tried to kill him. And that was him saying, you know, like being depressed about the fact that he's been banished, essentially.
Flawless execution, perfect timing. One of our finest moments.
Big congrats to Kaz Nadal, and thank you to Anthony at Tantony77 on that giveaway. Hey, Evil Bunny, great news. Good to hear. Good to hear. There we go. Dorian greatly approves. Fantastic. All right, let's go. Actually, you know what? While we're here, this is going to be an interesting quest, because this quest we got very early in the game. Nice floating tree. But, Philanderus, the flower that you have to put on the grave up here, you don't get until, like, significantly later. So, why was Bull banished from his race? We basically struck a deal with the Qunari, but what happened was, we were doing this mission to help the Qunari, and we either had to sacrifice Bull's crew, or sacrifice them to let a Qunari warship escape. And we decided to help his crew. Yep. Brute Pig, many Qunari were on the Dreadnought. That's the body on the ground. Could have been that too. Could have been that too. Good morning, Simo. How are you? How's it not? I don't think so yet. Did Varric keep the red lyrium shard on our playthrough? No, he didn't. No, we actually specifically said that he did not. I wonder what would have happened if we did. Rasha, will I end the stream earlier today? No. Well, I don't know. I do want to go get some food here in a little bit. But my internet's actually working, so I should probably take advantage of this. Oop. Alright, here we go. Okay. Place flowers on a grave, get attacked. That was... And a bear? Jesus, man. Spirit meant business. Wise Thought, what's up? A little over 80. So, where do we turn this in? It's over here somewhere? Was that the end of that quest? That was a weird quest. That was a weird one. Anyway, let's go do this stuff for Dorian. The bear was behind it all. It was the bear! Peppersprite, how are the warrior specs? Great. Champion's an excellent Templar spec, or excuse me, Champion's an excellent tank spec. Templar is very good for anti-mage if you're having problems with that. And Reaver is a great two-hand weapon spec. So I like the tank specs in the game. Mm-hmm.
If I'm a mage, good day to learn how to defend myself against demons.
Hey, Kevsy, welcome back. All right, here we go. Yes, Caboose, I've gotten that a few times. Or on the screen that you can't pick up. Yes. Guardian, not Champion. Whoops, is it called Guardian? Okay. Madrico, that's cool. Okay.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father.
Wow, it actually is his father.
So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not.
Winnie, we're 8 of 10.
Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
He has a right to be angry, bro.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then?
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be.
Hey, Doc Wagon. Hey, competitive. How you doing today? So walk away.
Then walk away, Dorian. You already did that once, didn't you?
I agree, let's go. There's nothing more to be gained here.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. For your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Damn, Dorian is, like, getting seriously pissed right now. Let's see what the dad wants to say. Don't leave it like this.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
What does he want?
Why you
yeah,
came.
Here we go. Good.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed.
The command is
I
Dragon.
only wanted
Library
to
Ben.
talk to him to hear
Exclamation
his
point
voice
Dragon.
again. to ask
Thank
him
you, Survive
to
on Coffee.
forgive me.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mr. Crow. This is a bad situation.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something.
Hey, Martini.
Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Dorian's a cool
I don't know
dude.
what you think you're doing.
He's a cool
I'm
dude.
being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
Whoa.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
I need to put the giggity goo on my soundboard for stuff like that. Just saying. Woo! Alright, we got to exhaust all of his options. Giggity.
Oh, I...
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
Because he's Tevinter?
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
I didn't expect to hear a chantry head to be this, you know, bigoted.
There's no cause for concern, Your Reverence.
With all due respect, you underestimate the effect this man has on the people's good opinion.
Do the people know how he's helped the Inquisition?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Yeah, take your silly hat out of here. You bigot. She literally, like,
That's something.
admitted to being a bigot. She was like, this is how they normally are. We don't know how he is, so he's got to be a dick. Wow. You alright?
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Nope. Only on your behalf.
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you.
I know, let's
less
judge
than
her,
they know
Reality
me.
Crunch.
Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countrymen, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Cool. Okay, good. So I think we're getting to the end of Dorian's line here. For those that don't know, by the way, with Dorian not only seeked us out to save the mages, but if it wasn't for Dorian, we wouldn't have known how to beat the main mage. He's the one that got us out of the future that the mage sent us to with time magic. Like, Dorian completely turned his back on his people. So, even though he is gay and we aren't pursuing a relationship with him, we do want to be, you know, I mean, he's a good dude. He's a generally good dude, so we are going to definitely get on his good side.
Something you need?
Oh, good. And that's it. We're done. Okay,
I
so
should
Dorian
go.
is finished.
As you wish.
That must have been his last quest. Did we get... We have Sit in Judgment and Advanced Crafting. Do we have anything else up here? Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. Inner Circle. Oh, we did all of this stuff and then never returned to her. Okay. Speak with Dagna about Samson's armor. We need to do that too. Okay, cool. Great. Yes, Pepper Sprite, exactly. You said that very well. #, Dorian, Bromance for Life, 420, Blaze it, no scope. That's pretty much what I was thinking too. Yes. Almost word for word. Oh, we'll do the judgment, Hetty, don't worry. We just gotta talk with Leliana, see what she says. Uh-oh. Cutscene.
Inquisitor, I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes?
No.
The explosion at Haven?
We don't know how we got into the Fade. We don't know
Escaping the
why they
bridge.
were there.
In
We
your
don't know who the
report.
people were. No.
You said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end.
It's because she died.
Why were you the only survivor?
I tried to save her.
Demons tore her from me. I couldn't stop them.
So you had no time to think, only to act. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
Hey, Arspain. Thank you, buddy. Stormlord. Oh, there's an operation from Dorian on the war table? I'll have to check that out. Zucate. No. No. What are my thoughts on Dragon Age 2? Rushed and not a good game, but it's Dragon Age. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think she said anything else.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
There are no answers in the fate. Only illusions. A warped.
Geffen knows best. We have Vivian. We do.
Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Oh. I do really wish that they let Liliana be a love interest.
What we learned at Adamant concerns me. The
Okay.
hero Ferelden and I have been together for years. I nearly lost him to the Archdemon. He's looking for a way to stop the calling from taking him, as it does every Grey Warden.
Wait.
If Corypheus has power over the Wardens, my love could be in danger.
Where is he now?
If you two are still together, why isn't he here?
His quest took him far to the west, to lands that have
We're
never
talking
known
about... This is
blood.
our guy from DAO.
Justinia needed me here. I owed her that much.
This is awesome.
My love and I are never truly apart. When this is all over, I will join him again.
That's why we can't
And this
romance her in
time,
this playthrough.
Nothing will come between us.
What makes him think he can stop the calling?
It has been done before. Grand Enchanter Fiona
In
was
vivo
once
somnium.
forbidden,
Good question.
But something took all trace of the calling from her. A warden mage named Avernus also found a way to prolong his life with magic. It wasn't much, but enough to start the hunt. He will find a way. I have faith in him.
Hey, Hunt Lance. Good to see you. Is Morgan in this one? I've heard she is. Have we met her? Not yet. No. You can't romance her, period, in any playthrough, says Servani. Oh, that's too bad. That really is too bad. Were you two happy? Well, of course they were, but anyway.
Were the two of you happy together in the years after the Blight?
Happier than you could imagine.
Giggity.
The only shadow over our love was knowing that one day I would lose him to the calling. His quest is for me as much as for him. He knows how much I've lost.
What do you suggest?
What would you like to do?
I do not know where the hero Ferelden is precisely, but I know how to get a message to him. He may have information that helps the Inquisition. At worst, it will do no harm. I will draw up a plan in the war room. Thank you.
Are we going to be able to meet him? That would be awesome.
To your work.
Dude, if he actually looked like our character from DAO, I'm going to have a little fangirl moment.
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold.
Thanks.
After that terrible journey through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again.
Oh, it does, girl. It does.
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
You know, theoretically, you could just... our character could just open a Fade anytime he wanted to, which is kind of weird.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay, save again. Talk to her again.
Yes?
Okay, there's one.
I'll
We're
leave
doing
you
the
to
rule
your
of
work.
3.
At your service, my lord.
Good.
I'll leave you to your work.
I'm listening.
Okay, we're done with
I'll
Leliana.
leave you to your work.
Fantastic. We still need to talk to Vivienne, and we can do that right now, but a quest has opened up. I just noticed. Well, we'll talk to Vivienne first.
For me to suggest a training adjustment.
What?
Inquisitor.
Why are you still here? I didn't take your specialization. You're just, like, bumming around at this point. Barabbas, no.
Have I told you how much I like the throne you placed in the Great Hall? The chantry symbolism adds just the right touch.
She's commenting on our random selection of a throne? That's awesome.
Thank you, Vivienne. I'm glad you approve.
Wow.
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
That's why I hate this chick. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I hate Vivienne. I am a commoner, sister.
What's wrong with being a commoner?
There's nothing wrong with your birth, my dear, but you need to be an inspiration to the people. You command an army and face outfitted by the poison of nobility. You must be a man who's
Kevzy, good show, sir! Thank you for subbing. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let them judge me by my deeds.
My actions will inspire them. Appearances don't matter.
It would be a lovely world if we were all judged purely on our conduct, my dear. But
She
it
thinks
would not
she's
be
so
this
much
world.
smarter with
As
everyone.
the stories of the Inquisition
Or
spread,
than anyone.
more and more people will wonder
I just
if
hate
you are
it.
the man they say you are. They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
If that's your standard for me, what does the Divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The Divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful.
Did Viv
She
lose her
needs the
horns?
authority of the
She never
Maker
had
and
horns.
The charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne.
Okay, now did we actually turn the quest in?
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
It was fascinating.
In all the times I've been to the Fade, I've never seen it react so strongly to my presence.
No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City.
Dealer Umbra, okay, cool.
Right now.
DAI till Christmas, Kevzy? DAI for at least a little bit longer. I love her shoot downs. They're great. It's done. Here we go.
Your lost books have been found.
I never doubted you, darling. You always get results.
You better greatly approve. There we go. Good. Good. I don't like Vivienne, but I want to keep everyone on our good side, so.
My dear, did you need me for something?
Oh, good. I think that's it, though. 1.
I always have time for you, my dear.
Okay, she sounds like she's relatively okay with us.
My dear, did you need me for something?
Okay, good. We're done with Vivienne, thankfully. Whoa! Time out, time out, time out. I just realized something. Those doors have not been opened before. That's new. There used to be scaffolding back there. Let's see if there's something back there. Does anyone know where air is located in this game, Daubers? Or Dubers? I'm not sure. Did we have anything to turn in?
Here is the request the leader of the tradesmen made.
Okay. Are these doors actually working? Hey, look at this. I'm assuming this is just a door to the other side. Yeah, okay. So what are these? Whoa. Are these like guest rooms? My dear Ewan, you have been the light of my life, the song of my heart for over a year, but the world has changed and both of us with it. How does one live through the rending of the sky and still remain the same? Oh, I have met someone in Valwario. She is dark where you are fair. She fills her life with poetry, not battle, and her voice, her tongue trips so sweetly on the trills and flourishes of the Elegian language. She gives me hope that we'll survive this. I'm sorry, I'll never forget you, Aurora. Breaking up through a letter. That's like a text message. That's horrible. Oh, man. Ko, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you missed something at the High Dragon fight, and there is no way for you to get it now. Completionist nightmare. Valkenbar, what was it? I'm interested. What was it? Bam, 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 bam. Malik, what's up, man? Kerberos, it's literally a text message. That's true.
If you require any assistance.
Totally gonna jump on that. We got this. What was that on the roof? Oh, you talking about this over here? There's an arrow in the roof over here. This is pretty cool for completionists. See that arrow right there? You can jump onto the roof and examine that arrow for a codex. Oh, no, Buddha, we've gotten that one. We've gotten that one, yeah. Thank you, though. Yeah, Malik, right? Right? I feel you, bud. Oh, Hannah. Yeah, that'd be horrible. That would be horrible. Okay, so I think Varric is the quest.
Your worship.
So before we do this, though, I'm actually going to wait to see what Valkenbar says, because I'm very curious now. Ko, there's a cave that opens after you defeat the dragon that has 2 mosaic pieces inside, but if you leave the area, the stone respawns, blocking the entrance. Oh, are you talking about the one in Crestwood? Because someone told me about a cave that opens in Crestwood that you have to get. Is that the one you're talking about, Valk? I hope that's a bug. I'll you know what? We can tweet the or get a message to the DAI guys. That may be a bug, Valkenbar. That could be something that gets fixed in a patch. I do remember them saying at one point that they didn't want the player to feel like they could miss a lot of things. Like if they advanced the story too fast, they couldn't go back and do things. So I'm hoping that has to do with it. We'll see, though. Anyway.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
The Western
Are you worrying
approach?
for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B.
Oh.
I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Is that the Bianca? Is this the Bianca that is named his crossbow after?
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Oh man. Oh man, she's a talker. It's a pleasure.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Ancestors, you're tall. If this Inquisitor gig doesn't work out, you could make a killing getting things off high shelves.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance.
Why does her
crawling
voice
with
sound so
strange
familiar,
humans
guys?
guarding out red lyrium by the handful.
Why does her voice sound so familiar? I really like her voice. I feel like we've heard it before.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the tag?
Oh, gotcha,
Navigating the Deep
Valkenbar.
Roads isn't
Okay.
like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
This chick is Cortana? Skyrim? Oh! Interesting. Dawnguard the daughter? In Skyrim? Her voice sounds like Freckles. It's not Lydia's voice. I don't think it's Lydia's voice. She voiced Serana from Skyrim. Serana, that was the vampire in the Dawnguard DLC. Serana. Oh, okay. I remember her. We just did that like what, 5 or 6 months ago when we did our Skyrim playthrough, our viewer's choice playthrough. Cool. Okay.
Who could have given away the tag's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
Jaina Proudmore?
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais? It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any tag using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
Uh-oh, one sec. Uh-oh. I'll look into that later. We should shut this down.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
That's so awesome.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all.
Newspaper, nope.
Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Okay, you know what, guys? I just realized it's getting pretty late in the day. Look at the name of the quest. Well, shit. This is awesome. We just got a serious quest here. Here's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. I also just got an email that I am going to need to address, unfortunately. So I'm going to need to... Let me go ahead and take a break. I'll probably be like... not too long, like an hour. It's 1:15 right now. Let's break and be back at 2:30. So an hour and 15 minutes. Not too long. I'm going to try to be really quick today. And then we are going to pick up right from here. All we have left to do, guys, is Varric, Dagna, and judging. And then we're progressing the main quest finally. So I'm going to go ahead and run some ads, guys. Big thank you to those who watch them. And we'll be back at 2:30 p.m. EST. It's 1:15 p.m. So we'll be back in 1 hour and 15 minutes and go from there. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Thank you for hanging tight. And yeah, see you then. We'll have like at least a 3 or 4 hour afternoon session. So we'll go from there. See y'all later.
long ago before time and space, when Twitch was but a fledgling world to all internet dwellers. Darkness befell the land and threatened their solace. One man by the name of CohhCarnage rose up to fight this evil. With the help of his cat Torque and his incredible gamer abilities, Co formed a coalition to accompany him on his quest. Will you join the coalition and fend off this evil?
Matt Damon. EverQuest 1 was amazing. Probably my favorite game of all time from MMO.
Oh my god!